Alright. This still remains as hard of a jump as always. Let me just make sure the stream actually works. There we go. Alright. Hello, Connor. Okay, so, and also hello Disfigured. So we'll see if you join as well. Alright. Hopefully I could do just as well as in the previous stream with the finale performances. Okay, there we go. There's a few teamers. Not sure if they're gonna join. Okay, now we can join. There's another person with 116 wins. Oh, I think I've seen that person before. Wait, that was the same person that was actually in my server during the personal best how far could get from the X run. That's where I remember them from. There's 5 people with win counts in at least the double digits. Okay. We seem to have 9 people for this one. That name also seems familiar for some reason. So, let's see what the first challenge is actually gonna be. If it'll, I feel like there should be more action in the opening cutscene, or maybe more variety to it or something. But yeah, we still have to go through those. And it's this one. I'm just gonna watch. It's kind of close between a lot of people. Catalina has the lead. There's 2 people that could be teaming, but that's only a theory for now. Alright. Okay, one person's really mad. 14 mad emojis. Wow. Okay. Okay, my suspicions were right, it turns out. I guess in the meantime I could see if there's anyone else. I don't think so. Oh, there is! This person's also part of the team. That's good to know. So who's actually gonna win? Only person I could really root against is Omar, who actually gets the spawn point advantage and takes an early lead, so... But I'm taking the lead from him. But I guess the only real goal is staying out of last, so... So I get first, Omar second, and Friendly third. So we have our first elimination early on. Okay, the egg spawned right there. I'll pick C3. Friendly finds it next and eliminates someone with a blank name. Oh, it's at the bench. Friendly barely manages to find it. Oh, it's Maya that got eliminated, I think. Oh, okay, there it is. I pretend I didn't see that. They're probably gonna never mind. I thought they would. Yeah, I'm gonna eliminate Skibidi. That's no surprise there from Catalina. And it turns out that Zechariah, aka Sonic, just gets really, really mad every single time. And LOL's just saying mim. So this time only 3 people are getting chosen, and it's obvious who's gonna get picked. She's only picking the people with all the wins. So what's the second elimination challenge gonna be this time? Human cannonball. I wonder if this one's gonna be around as fast as the previous challenge. Okay, we each have one, Friendly and I. I must have missed that one. I must have missed a couple of them, in fact. Okay, we each got one from that. There we go. Meanwhile, Friendly has 2, Cried has 1, and actually now 2. I stood on it for a bit, but now I'm not. There we go. Friendly's got 4. C3 has 2, and Friendly's done. So one of the teamers is gone. Wow, how interesting. LOL just left the game. I wonder if Maya's gonna leave the game too. But maybe because they have similar display names, they won't, and Asians, just aka C3, is just gonna stay. Alongside Maya. Alright, now for Escape the Pyramid. Okay, that's an interesting route. Oh, they all left. Cool. So few tiles were actually defeated. So, yeah, we have our nominees. So this is gonna be the final elimination round again. Which one's actually gonna be? Hello, Roblox Go. And yeah, there are probably a few others that don't. But I just know that way too many do. I remember one time where I just randomly searched for Roblox live streams and found the first 9 results in a row were all pretty much the same type of scam. I'm not sure if a similar thing's true now. I'm gonna try it in the background. If I search Roblox Live and through all the filters, view count, live. Interesting how if I just turn the filter for view count, it just gives me a completely unrelated result with 931 million views. But if I sort by live, I'm not a fan of the results. They're still not that good. So much is going on in almost every single thumbnail. And yeah, there are a lot of scams that are just almost identical again, but just in a different way. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking through all these different streams with like all these crazy looking thumbnails and stuff. Okay. Can I get the high jump again? It's not as high as other jumps that I can get with that trick, but it's still enough. Well, not enough, like, I still end up getting on the first platform. Alright. Let me update this. Alright. Let's see if we're gonna end up still having enough people in this server for another round. Nope. Since Catalina left. Let me join back into the lobby. And he's still like, no. A person with 167 wins this time. And Friendly's back. We'll see if anyone is. See if anyone else is here to join. That one I should update. I won't update all of them. Try to reach 1750. Congrats. So we might have almost everyone. I'm unsure if this figure's gonna join. Yeah, once again, I do notice a few people with a lot more wins. Okay, this figure is joining. So I guess after this server empties out, or after this, yeah, we'll just wait for that to start, and then we'll join in the next one. There we go. I remember Treegis from the last stream, I think. I'm not sure if he's here from it, but I have definitely seen it in the previous stream. The tragic TP fail. Teleportation just not working sometimes. Oh, never mind. It's just slow sometimes. So it looks like we have 10 people in this server. We'll see if that changes. And once again, we got this boring cutscene. So, let's see who's gonna win the next one. Hello, Tigery, and welcome. Okay, 1 and 2, 3, 4 over there. And there's 5. Where's 6? Oh, there it is. Okay, 4 is back there. I can get those pretty quickly. 10 and 11 are also very close to each other. Wow. That might be my fastest speedrun of that ever. Since I'm never really sure who to pick, I'll just... So, I think we have our 4 on the left. Someone off screen and these 3. Interestingly, 2 more teamers. Same avatar, same style of name. That one's very obvious. So... Ooh, X marks the spot. We didn't see this one at all in the previous stream. I wonder if this one's gonna be any different. And now, let's see who's actually gonna get eliminated in the first round. Alright. So I do end up seeing one person. And I put my cursor over where the actual X is. The next time I'll probably have to spectate the other players to see where they're actually located. Well, all of them except Moon are somewhat close. But yeah, all but one of them disappears. Actually, her arms are gone. Actually, except for her left hand. It's even funnier with the head gone. In Mike's case, one. Everyone was just clustered in a group. That won't really help Moon at all, since she's 28 points behind the next person. Inquieta's listing off all the different currencies that are popular or common for some reason. And 14. But yeah, it's kind of obvious he's gonna be eliminated. I'm speaking way too many times. So, goodbye, Moon. We have our first elimination. Okay. Let's see what the second challenge will be. Now we're down to 8. And that brings us to... my least favorite / overused, or one of the most overused challenges. Or maybe some feel like they're overused, but they're not. That's probably the case. Okay, timed that well. And there we go. A 2 cycle. And also, yeah, Tiger, you can join the next one. It's interesting how there's so much time with the dialogue box open saying that I'm the power player. Since I don't want to pick the same people twice, although... Actually, never mind. I mean, 2 of the people I picked last time were teamers, so I'm gonna pick... I'll probably just pick one of them for this one. Meanwhile, I'll just act like it's random. Choco... Maybe I'll get Scarly instead of Esme. And then... Waza, I don't know. I'll try to make it more random again next time. If I did 3 to the left, it would have been the same people, so... Yeah, one day would be interesting to see at the very least a triple limb. I don't think I've seen one of those yet. Actually, at the very least I've come close to seeing a triple, but I don't know if I've actually seen one. I think I would most likely see the quad limb in either Water Park or Go Fish. The obby challenges. Waza starts out a little bit behind. Choco takes the star from Scarly. And now Scarly is the one that's a little bit behind. In fact, I think all the ones she needs were at the castle, so... Waza actually takes the lead. She's got the star. Wait, no, yeah, Waza has the lead still. But actually... Yeah, there's only one triangle left and it was in the castle, so... Once she realizes that it's there, she'll end up taking the win there. And there we go, she finds it. Waza hasn't found the star yet. And Choco already... Wait a minute. Oh, wait, yeah. Hold up. They both left? Both Waka and... Wait, no, is it? No, it was Waza and Choco both left the game. Well, that's interesting. Okay, bomb ball for the next one. Yeah, I think it was Choco that got it. And then just left anyways. I'm not sure why. Why Leaderboard grind death penalty yet? I don't think that's one I've ever heard of. Oh, I might be out. See if I can pass it on to anyone. Just a little bit too late for it. I can search up what that is since I've never heard of it. It does pop up, so it has... No. Actually, we'll see. I'm actually looking into it. It seems like a possibility. It hasn't been out for too long. It is still very hard to do multiple leaderboard grinds at the same time. Even if I get 100 wins in Elimination Tower every single week, it would take me a full year. Like, from when I started the grind at least. Like, if you started from 0 and got 100 wins every single week, it would still take you a full year to get first. And I have seen the others getting way more than that. That could be my next data visualization. It would be nice to see. Anyways, Crypto Arcade disfigured wins. And almost all of us have at least have a double-digit win count or higher. So the furthest to Cryptor's left. Hello, Gavin. Yeah, it's just the same people appearing on the left every time. But it's the furthest to his left, so it's the way he's facing. So I guess it just loops around. Or he picks random. I'm not sure. You can join just by visiting the Roblox profile. I'm gonna translate that. I don't know what that says. Let me open Google Translate. Eliminate green with red. Oh. She wants me out now. Alright. That one. That's ridiculous in terms of being way too easy for mobile players to, in air quotes, cheat on by spamming all 4 options at the same time. Because unlike in Stunt Show, there's no penalty for getting one wrong. So you can just ridiculously spam all these. And that's probably one of my fastest escape times ever, interestingly enough. But there goes Esme. Yeah, I also ended up surprising myself with that speed. Usually it takes me a few seconds longer. Alright, shoot hoops for the next one. Scarlet's still here. I've still been slowly trying to perfect the art of jumping as I shoot to do it a little bit faster. Because that one counted apparently. That one didn't. I was just way too close to it. That one didn't go in. Same with that one. I thought that wouldn't go in, but it did. That one didn't, though. Have to go over there to take a ball. There we go. That one just didn't throw at all. Okay, that's all the ones I can get in the hoop in time. So, 18. All of us got even numbers. So I can't really know anyone for that this time. Another interesting fact is that I don't think any combination of those numbers can add up to what I got. Sixteen is also a pretty decent score. And one I very rarely see other people getting. I wonder if that speed skating one is something I should clip. Because that was ridiculous. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm gonna have to look for it, though. Okay, I found it. Alright, that's... Oh wait, the other teammate left. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I will probably extend it a little bit. Yeah, sometimes jumping and shooting it's... Alright. Oh, it's close. Next golden wins? Oh, friendly barely gets it. By a very small margin. It's probably like a quarter of a second. But yeah, finale time now. Although jumping and shooting isn't 100% reliable, it does help optimizing how many shots you can actually get in. Hello, Johnny, and welcome. Okay. Might not need to use a translator for a bit, but if there are more people speaking Spanish, then I'll probably have to see. I'll probably end up checking out what's going on if that happens. Hello, Madara. Alright. I've been working on the new high jump trick. Can't always get the most height from it, but when you do, it can skip a few platforms and get a decently fast time. Actually, yeah, it does seem like a familiar name. So yeah, you probably are from there. And despite using that trick, despite trying to use it, I still haven't gotten to 232 yet. Okay. You got a few people joining this one. There are some usernames I know to look for, but not all of them. I'm making the guess that you're Gavin, and also... Well... Ah, there's the person with so many thousands of wins. Well, the only other... One of the only other active top 50ers. The one I usually end up seeing is, 12th. Oh, that's who that is. Okay. Alright. Uh-oh, did it not teleport you? And the glitch returns to mess everything up. 4 out of the 5 of us made it in successfully. Still kind of unfortunate how it does that. We'll try a second time. Oh, it's interesting how there's only 5 people by the time I look back at the server page again. Just everyone leaving at once. That's a 3-win with the guy for the guy with 40 wins. I'm not sure who that is. And I don't want to try too many times to get everyone in. It seems that there could be another group of teamers, with one person saying don't go in the circle yet. I feel like this is one we can get in. Make sure to join quick. Okay, hopefully we all make it in. We all got in the circle, so... Let's see, there could end up being late joiners. But yeah, I don't want to try too many times. So with 4 other people trying to join, I probably won't have to limit it the amount of attempts I do. Because quite a lot of the time, there's gonna be another person's complaining about someone not getting teleported. That's completely unrelated. I wonder if they're gonna leave at some point. I still remember one of the other games that I used to get a couple wins in, where the game teleportation system was so bad that it would just freeze my game for a bit, even on this computer. And by the time even when I did get in, there would just be no one else there, since we do the same thing for every other person. And I only just noticed it having more players with the resurgence of total genre related game shows on Roblox and stuff. And it just... So I just kind of make the assumption that I was fixed. Looks like we have our first elimination of Hiba. Let's see if Gavin manages. He doesn't. Now Lexi has it. Alright, Lexi does manage to give it to someone else. Oh. Okay, that felt close. And yeah, it definitely was. So Lexi gets out that time. Celebans is struggling. I don't think they'll get it. And nope. I almost managed to get away. There we go. still gets passed to me, and I don't really manage to give it to Leah in time. Meanwhile, Leah gets it back again, passes it to Mike, then to Tiger. And then Leah barely manages to pass it to Mike in time and ends up getting the ball back once more. Not sure if Leah can get it. Nope, she doesn't. So we have our first winner of the game. This time Mike ends up leaving. But there's still enough people for 3 of them to go in for the elimination round. So we have our nominees of Gavin, Leah, and Alexa. And the unfortunate disconnect has been confirmed from Mike. So X marks the spot once again. All right. Let's see who's gonna be eliminated for this one. Only 2 of them are visible. So I can just spectate Alexa for this one. I think Leah can see Gavin. Either that or they can just see the bet they have. They all kind of bunch up next to each other, and Alexa ends up taking the early lead, interestingly enough. This one's a much easier location because of how close it is to the plank. Leah and Gavin are still jumbled, kind of close to each other. Meanwhile, Alexa is right here, which I think is a good approximation of it. Just around as close as them. In fact, they were all 5 away. Things might change for the final round, though. Leah is still 2 behind Gavin, who's 4 behind Alexa. As long as Gavin manages to stay exactly where Leah is, he's fine, and he does. With Leah still just being 2 points ahead, and that's not a good thing. And then Leah leaves the game. Now we're down to just 5. And then Alexa also leaves the game. Cloud9. Starting with what seems to be an above average spawn point. At least Tiger and I both having access to the greens and blues on this side. Probably not gonna get those, but I'll have to settle for that green. Interesting. A few more greens over there. I'll have to settle for these greens, though. I'll get this green first, since I'm already in range to get the gold anyways. And now, let's see how many points. 86 to 40 to 34 to 26. This is the song that appears. I'm not really sure how to block specific songs from appearing in the playlist. I can just skip through them if I want to. And now, mostly just making this decision since Gavin went last time. Now each of these 3 have gone once. This feels like a fact that I haven't seen yet, which is cool. All right. And now, to see, probably just not who's the winner, but how much that person will win by is the real question. And it turns out the answer is 28 points. And now we move on to the final challenge. I think I'll just stick with trying to get the 5 platform high jumps until I get the 226. A bunch of different outcomes could happen. It's just time to see which one actually happens. Alright. Time to go for the high jump. Got it. I really went for the 226. I might get... Was I on pace for it anyways? Yeah, that felt on pace. How good was it last game? I haven't looked. I won't stop going insanely fast on games like that until I get 226. I'm also updating that. I will look at the previous stream. I know I'm very close to 226 runs somewhere in there, but I don't know exactly where. I'm just gonna look through a few games. No, it wasn't that one. It was a bit farther back. Oh, I think it was that one. I think I found it. I think I was a few frames off once. Okay, I jumped. Wait, yeah. I'm comparing the paces to see if I would have gotten the 226 with an optimal ending. Oh, it would have been another really close one. Probably not, like a few frames away. But now it's confirmed. I probably... Not sure if I would have gotten it there. Since on the very, very close one, I had a really perfect finale jump. But yeah, I just know it will happen. I just don't know when it will happen. So that brings us... Okay, we're already into the final 5. Because so many people just decided to leave that one. And an unfortunate teleportation fail for Gavin. This is a game that feels like it's not that far from ending. But yeah, I'm definitely convinced that the Lobby should be fixed. I'm not entirely sure if the lobbies were always gone. Or not always gone, like always like having issues, since I wasn't really here for the entire game's history. Okay, we're already at the finale. It could also be different Roblox patches and fixes and whatever, changes to Roblox just messing things up. That's also a possibility. But yeah, this one's going into the finale already. So, just half a round in the finale. If I know I'm not on pace for an actual 226, then I won't go for it. I'll probably just take a safer line to the finish. But if I think I can get there, then I will go for it. I could sacrifice a couple wins. This is the type of sequence of... Yeah, this is the type of sequence that makes me really think about going for 226. Combining the spinning tightrope with the spinning beam with the spinning tower. All of us may get past the lava jumps first try. This one's not on pace. Let me update that. Alright, the percentages are mostly updated again. Alright, since there's only 3 people in the server, we could just join the next one. Alright. Not 100% sure if Gavin or Mike will join. But we'll probably wait a couple lobbies to see what happens. Also, hello, Leanda. And we also have Tryhard again. It's all the top active players in this game in one place. And also that guy's face. Alright. Okay. We found another window where we can all join in. If we all manage to get in, it's gonna be more intense than ever. Okay, we all got in this time. I think. Unless there was someone else that tried to join that I didn't know about. Another server that doesn't have that many people. There could be late joiners again, like that person. Let me put in... How close would Tiger be to Ollie? 47.74% from first for him, and then for Tryhard it would be 33.245%. So he's close to a third of the way. Yeah, 5,264 for first. Tryhard only needs 5 more wins to be 1/3 of the way. For now, at least. Although it isn't all about percentages, I still find calculating the percentages interesting. So you've only got 8 people in this one. Let's see if we can find anything from this. Nothing here, and Tryhard ends up finding it. So 2 in the middle and the farthest to the right. So it looks like it's me, and then the 2 middle are the people with 0 wins. So, let's see if there even will be a battle, because I'm not sure. I don't think they'll end up leaving. But let's see what the actual first elimination challenge will be this time. Rocket launch. If I manage to get the parts quickly enough, I should be fine. Green top, red base. I'm still surprised that there aren't more different versions of the engine. Even after all these years. Okay. Okay, starting off strong with the red base. Got that. Interestingly, oh, I was about to say they were actually waiting for the parts until I just saw that. Can I get that one in time? Yes, just barely. Oops. Didn't know that shift lock there. Liana has the engine, and the other person leaves the game. Yeah, that wasn't too interesting of a battle. I'm gonna try to look at this loading screen without blinking to see how true this is. Okay. Here you go, back to Mary Botmas. And I still haven't blinked, but now I will. Back to normal. Again. Ooh. That was an interesting one. It's really all about the timing. We're still at the point where 3 people can get chosen. But which 3 this time? So this time it's gonna be Leanna, donut emoji, me, and try hard. So it's the people with 3 or 4 digit win counts against some 0 win player. And this is probably the only joke out of all of them that I don't get. Or one of the only. This one might not be too good for try hard, but we'll see how the battle ends up going. Alright. That one was okay. 217. So it's Leanna versus Tryhard. Tryhard still does manage to survive. And she ends up leaving the game as well. So that puts us down to our final 5. Each of us having at least 23 wins. Alright. So Tryhard ends up finding the first egg. Elle finds the next one and eliminates Friendly, interestingly enough. The next one, Tryhard finds again and eliminates Elle. So Tryhard versus Tiger, and both of them find it at around the same time, but Tryhard does manage to take the win. Okay, I've worded this horribly. Go fish between Elle and Friendly. But what if... I guess I'll try to simplify. Maybe I have an idea for tracking how many times, like, the winner of each egg hunt game, how many eggs does that person find compared to how many eggs are there overall. Like in this case, there were 4 rounds of the egg hunt challenge, and 3 of the eggs were found by Tryhard. And maybe I could collect more data about it as well. And see if I could average it all out. Maybe I could even figure out how many eggs are found by each second place player, or third, I could just keep going all the way up to the maximum possible of 12. I might not even get any data from that. Ooh, snowball. If I were to do nothing, I'd most likely end up getting 3. So probably not gonna attempt that. That one goes really far over there and into the 4. Probably the most interesting way possible to score. I go with the trick of not wanting to waste your time, to be honest, every single time I do it. So I just kind of hope, usually. Like, I'll just go this way and just see what happens. Only 5. So we have our winner by just 1 point. So right middle and farthest left. And farthest left being friendly. And I guess if it's the right side of the middle, then I'm the only one on the right side. Or if it's just chosen by whoever is actually at the middle. I'm not sure how that's decided. But yeah. That was my main assumption. So here we go with myself versus friendly. So let's see what the final elimination round. Let's see what the final elimination round will be. This one I sometimes consider to be okay, but not always. I think in terms of how many shapes are just there, I've got more of an advantage. I think I've got a plan though. I see both squares and both circles. Actually, where's the star? I'm gonna look for that first, in fact. You went to the wrong one. Okay, I found the star. Since there were 2 of the square and 2 squares and 2 circles there, I can just get those, no problem. That was a decently fast run. So, we're down to 3. Now we have all the true professionals in one finale. So now we're in the most intense outcome. Oh no, we have a disconnect. Most likely. So it's just a 1v1 now. Same thing as last 1v1, but with the other type of tower. We got the sideways. We got the side-to-side towers instead of the spinning one. I wonder if I should nickname them the 1 tower and the 2 towers. Trying not to connect them to any certain event at all. Just trying to classify them by the number. Oh, should I go for that? Oh, okay. That was very close. I think I'll go for the 4-eye again. So that's how to get a faster time. Actually, no, I think it was the same speed. For both of us, I thought it seemed faster down there. Alright, I'll have to update that again. Perfect. Okay, now we can join the next one. Alright. I can assume that this person is someone from the stream as well. Although, the confirmation, I haven't entirely confirmed that. Actually, probably next one. There's already so many slots filled up. It actually might not be. Oh, never mind. It probably is. Enough happened for me to consider it likely. Probably one theory. It's probably not really a theory that I have, more of a... I'm pretty sure this is the case. I guess people with slower devices that don't get in the game fast enough. Actually, I'm not even sure. There's 12. Let's say there's 12 different people that join. Actually, because the people who didn't, like, I think it's the people that aren't in that list of 12 that get immediately put as people for the next one, or maybe some of the others do end up in the next one instead. Again, worded in a very confusing way. must have been exactly 77% away from 38th a couple games ago, and I missed it. But at the moment, there isn't really anyone that I'm an exact percent away from, sadly. Some win counts just aren't a multiple of anything. And interestingly, in terms of all the top 8, you're the only person to have an odd number of wins. And that changed with the win against me and the failed 226. Still got the ball again, but passed it to Kata. Or Kata. Kata? I don't know. Ooh. Isa doesn't get to pass it to anyone before exploding. Oh, it's close. Yeah, I don't think that person's gonna pass it to anyone. Kata's now out. L passes it to Tryharder, passes it to Forever. Will she get it? No. Okay, now we're down to the final 4. It's passed me right at the right moment. So now who has it this time? Tiger has it and manages to pass it to L. And they actually both have time to escape. So it will be L, leaving us to our final 2. A classic game of tag with balls. So we're down to 7. I think we've always been at 7. Maybe. Didn't really look all the way. So the people on the right this time. So there probably was 8 with the gap in between buzzers here. Yeah, I definitely assume that it's the farthest to the right, so interestingly, all 3 of us end up surviving for now. Guaranteed. So I wonder if this is where we'll see a triple elimination. It took 5 whole seconds for anyone to get a single jump done. It could be Ari that survives, but I'm not sure who else will. They are still making it through the jumps, though. Ari's still doing it. She might be saved, but only time will tell, and... she almost falls, but she does make it to the green. With plenty of time to spare, actually. So she's decided to just wait. Never mind, maybe... there's a couple possibilities. Actually, she probably knows. Yeah, she does. Maybe. I wonder if one of them's just gonna rage quit. With 5 seconds left. Cat is definitely pausing a lot after each fail. That probably does indicate something. Oh, I was just trying to escape. Wait a minute. Hold up, is it possible to just avoid everything? I had a feeling someone would rage quit. I just realized that. Could be just a thing I never knew was possible, or something else. I'm not sure what that was. Snowball again. So we've got a start of Kata scoring 0. Well, that did something. 12. That's the new most impressive way to score. I think from this state, if I were to do nothing, I would, get... oops. Oh. It goes all the way to that side. Only gets me 0. Alright, another fancy way of scoring 10 points. Alright, that was the end of it. So we have our winner. With Forever getting 12 points. Hello, Hurricane. Congratulations, you've stumbled across me from the recommended page, I guess. Welcome along. So we're down to the final 6, so she's still able to pick 3 people from the list of 5 that we have here. Let's see what her decision is. Or if there'll be one. Most likely there will be. Starting with Tiger. And then it's gonna be L. And last but not least, Try Hard. So those are 3. I mean, if you want to eat ice cream right now, then you can. I'm not really stopping you from doing that. There's still daylight there, and it's getting close to the summer months. Essentially, this could be considered a summer month, but most of it's still not summer, I guess. It's still around that type of weather. We're getting there. Saying that from message from a person that is also in Eastern time zone. Try Hard gets the early lead, with Tiger actually getting past L. Actually not close anymore. But it really gets hectic when there's these people with a lot of wins. And in fact, L only manages to score 7 points, which eliminates her. I haven't really been much of a fan of Oreo ice cream. And now we're only down to just 5. Maybe this will be the game where we see the Omega Try Hard Tiger finale. But we'll see how it all plays out. Alright. That was a quick one. So let's find out who will be the nominees for this round. This time we've gotten to the part where there's only 2 people that get nominated. So it's gonna be Kata and Forever. So the 1v1 of people with not that many wins. And this time we will be seeing the mini game Time's Up. Probably one of the most repetitive ones in this whole game. This is one of those, if you were just, it feels almost impossible to see a timeout on this. Even if we did, I mean, that would still, I don't even know if I've ever seen one person on pace to timeout. Although one almost has. Actually, probably gonna be Kata. She's just not even moving anymore. It is possible that she does rage quit. Interesting how she didn't last time. I guess she's just given up and is watching. I'm not sure. Yeah, Ari is on the final floor, essentially. Is she gonna wait again? Is she that type of person to do it again? But not for too long. She's always been doing it eventually, at least. Yeah, you're able to join me after this round ends. Alright. Speed skating. An easy path to 2. And I have to go all the way back there for 3. You got the 10 there. Almost as fast as the previous run. Lately, I haven't been particularly interested in other games. I just kind of grind leaderboards nowadays. Let's see. I'll do a random number generator probably. Number. Let's see. And 3 is chosen. I should have probably clarified, but my intention was picking the safe person. Plus, it's more convenient to choose 1 number for safety than 2 numbers for elimination. So that's another reason I kind of did it like that. X marks the spot again. I've definitely seen so many people talking about how we're getting so much stuff before GTA 6. Interestingly, I see both of them, kinda. So I don't have to spectate. And I just see Tiger's hair and the entirety of Ari, I think, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Ari takes the early lead by only by 1 point, so we can't really say anything about who's actually gonna win. I'm gonna put my cursor over it as a reference point. Demoted in Lenoir. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it entirely, but it's still unfortunate. Not a game I've ever heard of. You just have to manage to hope you find the X, or at least stay at least 5 studs away from. Oh, it was kind of close, but Ari does win by 5 points. Yeah, I sometimes find it interesting that those were the games that Roblox decided to include in the classic event. There were so many games. There were so many classic games that could have been chosen. Probably the first one I think of is Work at a Pizza Place. I've heard that there are definitely a few bad ones in the event, for sure. Alright, is this the perfect 226 layout? I think it is, yeah. Since the leader, I tried to make a data visualization out of the top 10 classic event players, but past a certain amount of Robux and ticks, everything would just be inaccurate. This is not 226. Now it's definitely confirmed. Not the best run, but still fast enough. Yeah, despite the fact that there's at least 4 people here, it still makes sense to go back to it if someone's trying to join. So in this case, I will end up going back. I'm not entirely sure which username to look out for, but never mind, I think I see it. Okay, we got all 5 of us, I think. I'm gonna make the assumption that that's the same person, but I don't know. Yeah, it's most likely. Okay, so we do have confirmation. Don't join in the circle yet. Okay, you barely made it out, I think. Yeah, I think with 5 or more people trying to get in, I'll only do 2 attempts at it. So there was attempt 1. But I don't, yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't get in, unfortunately. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to go into our second and last attempt. Looks like Italia Queen, Chea version something, and the other guy looks like they're gonna have a finale. Yeah, this is their second and final attempt, since I don't want to take too many attempts just to start a game. So it feels so weird how the circle extends a little past the main circle here. So it gets confusing. Oh, I think he got teleported again. Yeah, he did. The other 3 aren't here yet. So do they even know? I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think those leaderboards, I don't think those percentages need any updating. Yeah, the others aren't here yet, so we'll see. In fact, there's not even that many people in the server at all. We could probably join in. We could probably join in this one now. Yeah, there's only. Yeah, it's not that many. Still only 8. How many servers are there this time? Still 3. So yeah, here's our second and final attempt. Yeah, the other 2 other people are also people from the stream. Okay. I mean, the timer is ticking down. So even without 12, we're still fine. Looks like they're joining in at the very last second. I think we've got only 10. Unless someone joined last minute that I'm unaware about. In fact, a few of the others are leaving the game. Which puts us already at 8 people. More than half of which are from the stream, most likely. At least we do have all of us, still occasionally practicing the high jump. So yeah, now we're only at 7. Let's see if the other 2 end up leaving at some point. Alright. So I guess now it's time to see what the first challenge is gonna be. Treetop Trail. It's been a while since I've seen this one. This is one of those where I just go for absolute perfection the first time. I almost didn't make it onto that platform. And the person with 2 wins left the game already. So... Alright. And And now we'll see what the first nomination challenge will be. Well, the Elimination challenge. And this time, it's Rockabye. Sometimes I find it cool how those line up like that. So it's just a circle and a triangle. In fact, I see both. At least there is another triangle there as a backup plan. Yeah, Fabi is definitely losing, I think. It's close to lining up with the beat drop, but not quite. But regardless, it's still down to final 5. So now down to 5, all of which, yeah. Probably another one that I haven't seen yet. Could be a list of some from, I'm not sure if there were some added from the other update. This is one where it's gonna get really interesting. Definitely way too close to it on the first one. Ooh. I took away one of our balls. Now we don't have access to it. Is this gonna be another disconnect? Never mind. It's just a ping issue, I guess, from him, Jared. So I've claimed this hoop as my own, I guess, for the time being. Still overshooting a little. I'm gonna check my ping real quick. Mine's 60. Do any of these tell me my ping? There's a heartbeat thing here. Apparently. I did not know that. There's so much different stuff that you can see here. I'll do random between the two others that I haven't been picked yet. Actually, wait, do I have to update the playlist? Yes, I do. So I'm gonna try to do that quick as well. There we go. Random between 1 and 2, and whichever one is chosen will be out. And now it's a 1v1 between L, which I'm just going off the Elimination Tower name, I guess, instead of display or usernames. So, which one this time? Bacon barely misses both of them, which means L is the lead. Each of them managed to get one. Both almost get the last target, but it just ends up being too far away for both of them. Bacon gets the farther targets, and L gets the closer one, so now they're tied at 3 each. Bacon nearly got that target. Oh. One more target for each of them. And Bacon ends up getting it. So now we're down to 4 people, all Bacons. So, I'm just gonna dig randomly. Just hope I find something. I'm also wondering the same question. How much can we get from this map? Probably could be the whole thing if it wasn't for Tiger going for it. But yeah, it probably is possible to get the entire map. And now, Let's see who gets picked for this last one. It's gonna be Tryhard and me. Which makes sense, since Picking Kings win the most times. I meant to say went the most times in the elimination round. This one I will still say would be my #1 weakness against in 1v1s against Tryhard. Another one that I say pretty fast for my own standards. Or maybe because there were so many consecutive shapes in a row. I'm gonna do that out of bounds trick again. I've exited full screen for the temporary moment. Okay, now I can go back. So it's the ultimate brawl between bacons. That's what I could have considered the final four, in fact. Hello, Marlin. I'm gonna cheer y'all on from over here. It seems to be close so far. Tiger does take the lead going up the tower. And now we have our winner. Let me update the percentages one more time. From 23.162%. Wait, did I update the wrong thing? No, I didn't. I was just looking at the wrong thing the entire time. From 21.568% down to 21.559%. Okay, is this that quiet one playing right now? Oh, it's just the quiet part of one of the other ones. Where's that other one up here, though? That just... Oh, there it is. Since I don't have confirmation that other people are trying to join, we could just end up doing more games here. So yeah, for now we're just gonna end up doing 4-player servers, I guess. It'll still be interesting though. Actually, just realized I'm not sure how exactly how long I'll be able to keep going for. I'll probably be able to do 2 more. So starting off with Tiger having it. We all dodge. Now the second time. This time, Elle manages to tag Tryhard. This time I get tagged. I almost tagged her right back. I can hide right there. So will Tiger. So it's a 1v1. It's essentially like being a goalie. Except you gotta dodge a bunch of times. And you don't really... Was that a bad analogy? Probably. In terms of just... Maybe it was. I'm not sure. Okay. So once again, we got the same rematch for the elimination round. Let's see if it's gonna be Jailbird again. Time's Up is my other weakness. But this time it's Human Cannonball. This one's probably gonna be close. Let's see how it goes. Almost missed. I guess the strategy works. I did miss that one though. I won't miss the other one. So now we're moving on to the finale again. Alright then. This looks like a configuration that could go well. But how will it actually turn out? Alright. Tiger versus Omega versus L. I should probably just say La. Yeah, probably going that way is a good idea. I don't get the high jump. So for now, it'll remain close. I might have jinxed it, but it's still a little close. Now I'm 75% exactly from both 35th and 36th. And 81.9% exactly from 43rd. Wait, is it exact? Wait. It's not exactly. It's just so close that it rounds to appear like it is. Like, I can show you by just changing that. And now we can see a more exact percentage, which is interesting. I have all of them rounding to exactly 3 decimal places of the percent. Well, it says 5 because it also counts the in this example, it also counts the 3 and the 1. Because the formula I'm using is calculating a number between 0 and 1 and instead of between 0 and 100. I'm just multiplying by 100 and adding the percent in afterwards to actually make it look like it's showing the just the percent. just have it exist to copy paste from in the community tab, maybe, if I want to put it there. I don't have the lucky to spawn points. Maybe I'll get lucky. No. Actually, it's probably better. Definitely not getting those. But I will get those back there. Oh, and also this one. A little bit of luck there. Probably not gonna get any more of the bubbles. I was lucky for a decent few seconds. And of course there's a golden one. And interestingly, it wouldn't have made any difference at all. 59, 53, 42, 29. Let's see if we're gonna end up rematching again. It looks like that's exactly what's gonna happen. It's just almost the exact same situation every time. This is probably the other worst one it could be. This one never produces that close of a game. In fact, I think I barely have time to watch this finale, and then I'll have to go after that. If I can get up here this time. Oh, I'm back there. It is sometimes kind of interesting how they use the walls moved like all the way to each side of the map. I'm not gonna get any closer than this. So I'm not too sure how close I can get. It's a close one between Tiger and Triard again. Once again, Tiger's winning. How close can I get? A bit closer than I thought. One last update to the percentages. As I do the outro, I will stay in this server so y'all can have another finale right before I have to go. But yeah, I will start preparing to go as well, so I will see you in the next stream. I'm not sure. I think I have made my decision on what I'm going to post next. So yeah. I'm going to stay here in case you want to do the finale here. Until it says the game starts now dialogue. And I'll be back to stream on Friday. Bye.